How crucial is Cebu for the presidential candidates? That big question and more with political analyst Professor Edmund Tayao, who's joining us over the phone. Good evening, Professor Tayao. Welcome to The Big Story.
Good evening, Roby. Good evening to everyone watching The Big Story. Good evening, Gretchen.
Hey, Professor Tayao, talk to us about Cebu. We've been talking a lot about Metro Manila, but what role does Cebu play in every elections?
Very big. It's very significant, Roby. No, you've already mentioned how many voters we have in Cebu. But again, you asked the right question, no, whether that can be duplicated again this year as far as Vice President Robredo is concerned. I can only cite, for example, the case in 2010 where, the traditional bailiwick of the Liberals, which include the Negros provinces, no, it was a surprise, no, that then Vice Presidential hopeful former Secretary Mar Rojas lost even in his own hometown. So, in other words, I'm not really sure how much we can rely on the endorsements of local officials, which goes the same, no, as far as the leading candidate, the former Senator Bongbong Marcos, because as your report has already suggested, he was endorsed, no, by the incumbent administration party there in the province. So mahirap din talagang tingnan, no, how exactly it will fall through, no. So the endorsements of the local officials would be a good indicator, but how divided they will be in the run-up to the election would also give us a preview.
What about the fact that Vice President Leni Robredo returned to Cebu? What does that suggest?
Malaking bagay yun, Roby, no? It's emphasizing that the Vice President knows and is also giving importance to Cebu. If she's able to secure Cebu and able to secure the Negros provinces, which again, if I may repeat, is a strong center, no, for the Liberals, then I'm inclined to think that there may be a good chance to increase, no, the support of the Vice President. But hopefully, this increase in the support will not be coming from the support of the tail-enders. Kasi that's what we're seeing in the surveys, no? The numbers of the Vice President have incremented a bit, but the numbers seem to be coming from the tail-enders. And this is the reason why Manila Mayor Isko Moreno has been harping on the Vice President. I suppose the reason is to prevent the further erosion of his numbers. Ang importante kasi dito is a way to, give a dent to the very significant numbers of the front runner. So kung doon manggagaling yung dent, then there's a good chance, no, to improve on the chances.
Okay, Professor Tayao, maraming salamat po. Political analyst Professor Edmund Tayao.